Hello everybody and welcome back. This is Batcraft Master here, and I am coming at you with a new series. Maybe not a series, but in this video I will be showing you a great way to start a survival world. This is how I start my survival worlds. It's never failed me before. We'll turn on bonus chest, and that's basically about it. Go ahead and create the world, and we'll get right to it. I'm going to show you what I do, and it does me wonders. I do this in almost all of my survival worlds, with the exception of a couple that I tried with different challenges and things like that. But, alright, so I have a map here, and it looks like it's only a level 2 map, so it's not very strong. There's my chest. So at the chest, go ahead and grab your torches. Sometimes there's 4, it just depends where it spawns, but this time it was spawned next to a tree, so I only got 2. But as you can see, I got some apples, some food, some sticks, some wood. Go ahead and take all that. Alright, and then, don't forget, take the chest with you. That's that much less wood you have to use. Now, I am not going to start right here next to ice. That's just a bad idea. There's polar bears, and it's just bad. But what you want to do is you want to bring out your map, and you want to find a nice piece of coastline that you can set up your house at. It's next to trees, because you're going to build your house in a tree. Or at least you're going to build your house up off the ground. That will save you so much headaches from mobs trying to destroy you. So there, I see a perfect one. That big jungle tree right there, that real big one. We're going to go right to that one. It's right on the coast. That is where I'm going to start. So with noobs, people who are new to Minecraft, one thing they do is they'll grab some wood. That's the first thing you want to do, is grab wood. And honestly, the first thing you want to do is find a good plot of land, because you're going to spend most of your time there. So you find a good spot that you are going to be comfortable at. I pick someplace by the coast so I can grow crops and stuff like that, and I don't have to venture very far. I can do it all right here. And look, on top of that, there's sugarcane right there, which is needed. If you ever plan on making an enchantment table, you want sugarcane. And you'll grab the sugarcane, and you're just going to put it along the coastline. Let it grow up. Once it does, cut it down and extend it until you have about 15 to 20 different stalks growing along the coastline. Then once they start growing up, you just start cutting them down and taking it, making paper, stuff like that. So, I did get a wooden axe, so we're going to go ahead and chop some of this wood down. Get some wood. You're definitely going to need a lot of wood. It is one essential item you will need. And make sure when you are chopping down trees, make sure you chop down the entire tree. Don't leave floating tree tops. It's just a bad idea. It casts a big shadow, and monsters will not burn up during the day because they're standing underneath it. So especially if you have it right next to your house, it is a very bad idea. So, I have some wood. I am going to go ahead and make some wood planks. Alright? Make one crafting table. And I'm going to leave the other wood that I did get. So I'm just going to pop this down. It doesn't have to be anywhere special. But I'm going to go ahead and make some jungle wood slabs. And I got almost 2 stacks. So I'm going to start right here. This is that big tree we saw. And we're going to do these up just like this. Alright. This will allow you to reach the top. You won't have to worry about anything. Once you get to the top of the tree, then you can start building your house. There we go. And always do this, crouch while you do this, so you can walk further along the sides. See, like I'm basically on the very edge of this block, but it looks like I'm floating. But this gives you enough space to be able to put it on the sides. So always do it while crouching. Yeah, you may think you're walking slow, but it saves you in the end. Especially when you start getting really high, it's a really, really good idea. I've ever mentioned I hate vines. For that reason right there. Stupid vines. But in the corners you can see I'm making a little L. It gives you just enough room to get around that corner without too much trouble. There we go. All right. Moving right on along. We're moving up. We're going to get these out of our way. All right. It's always a good idea to build your house up in the air or in a tree, something like this, so you're not easily susceptible to mob attacks. It's going to make it a lot harder to get to you, I would say. Moving right on up, almost up to the top. Just go ahead and remove anything that's in your way. We're getting up there. You might have to grab some more wood. Looks like we are. Alright. I've got some more wood already. Alright, I just need to go down and get my crafting table. Make some more slabs. That's a good amount. I think that'll do it. Run on back up. Woo! Alright, now I'm crouching again. Better safe than sorry. Don't want to fall off the sides, especially up this high. That is a recipe for disaster. Alright. Now up here, once you get to the top, by building the staircase up, the leaves will eventually disappear. So all that's going to be left on top of this tree is your house. So don't worry too much about the leaves. They will all be gone eventually. Oh, poop. And that right there, we are now at the top of the tree. This is where you will build your house. Alright? This is where I'm going to build my house. Before it gets too dark, I'm going to run down here real fast and grab some more wood. I'm going to chop down a single tree. Let me grab my axe out. There we go. I'm gonna leave that one there. Those ones are a pain in the butt. This one too. That'll be 2 trees. That should be plenty. Now, as you can see, I'm using all jungle wood to build my house in. That is because I'm literally building on top of a jungle tree. Now I'm going to take my crafting table with me. I will go all the way up to the top. And because I am way up here, I'm safe. I am far away from any mobs that'll be spawning down there. I'm good. So, let's get on with building the house. Now, an easy way to build a house is just do a quick and easy 5x5 cube. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's real easy. So I'm going to extend it by 1. That way we can incorporate our doorway. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, oops, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's 5. My bad. Now we'll just fill in the bottom here because, as you can see, the leaves are already starting to disappear. There we go. Now what we will do, we will extend this out 1, but leave the corners, because you don't need to put the corners in since we are all the way up here. You don't have to worry about creepers getting all the way up here. You just put 5 like that, and then skip that corner spot. All right. Now we're going to build up right there. All right. Up like that, and then like that. That way I can bring it all the way across. Alright, hopefully that doesn't give us any problems. It looks like I'm going to run out of wood. Yep, ran out of wood. I'm going to pop in my crafting table. I'm going to pop in a torch there and there. There we go. Beautiful. I think one thing I'm going to do, let's see, where's the next closest big tree? There's one there, one there. I think I'll go to that one over there. So we're going to leave a path right here. Now, as you can see, once we get more wood and everything, we can bring this and branch this off and take this all the way to another tree, build another little area, and you can have a whole jungle city basically all to yourself. But one thing I like to do is from basically here, make this bridge all the way to another tree, and along the sides of the bridge, I will put farmland. That way my farmland's way up here where all my chests, my bed, and all that fun stuff is, and I'm completely safe. I don't have to worry about anything. So let's see, what else do I have? I have a chest that I did grab, I remember that. So I can put all my non-essential things that I don't need right at this very moment. Put that in there. I don't need my map right now. Now we have a wooden pickaxe and a wooden axe. I suggest that you don't make a wooden sword because wooden swords are very, very cheap and they will not last very long at all. And golden swords, don't even bother. They're garbage. Complete and total garbage. Do not build ever a golden sword. You can only get 33 hits out of a golden sword before it breaks. As you can see, there's already a creeper down there. But not up in my house. One thing we're going to do, we're going to come over here and grab that... can't talk. We're going to grab that sugar cane that's over here. We're going to bring it over by us. And let that start growing. Cut it down at the bottom. Get to collect all of it. Ooh, gold bar. Look at that. So we got 5 sugar canes. And the sun's starting to come up. Perfect. Another good thing about being right here on the coastline, it's really easy to find treasure and to loot treasure. All you have to do is go swimming, kill a couple fish once you get a sword, and then find a dolphin. The dolphins will actually find you, but give a raw fish to a dolphin and then follow that dolphin. That dolphin will lead you straight to where a chest is. And in that chest you can either find loot, of course, but you might also find a treasure chest. Or not treasure chest, I'm sorry, a treasure map that will lead you to some pretty good loot. I'm gonna grab some more wood right here real quick. And look, it's not even tall enough. There we go. That's what you do to make sure you don't have floating treetops. All right. Not bad. Oh, I didn't plant my sugar cane. Oh, grab your sugar cane and you will only put it down like this. So now we have 5 sugarcane plants, and they will grow and continue to grow up. Once those grow up, you cut them down to where they have just one level like that, and you extend it down the coastline till you have like 15 to 20 different sugarcane plants, and those will keep growing. That will give you an endless supply of sugar, paper, just things like that. So they're very good to have. Alright, got some more wood now. Always make sure you leave some windows. Windows are a necessity. And when you put your roof on, make sure you leave it 3 blocks high. So basically, what we will do, we're going to pop in, we'll pop in one right there, bring it up one, and do this number. Boom, boom. Then you can remove the one behind it. Gives it a little more depth, so it's not a noob house. It's not just a square. Then later on, you can add some stairs to it and stuff like that. But this allows you to put a roof that is 4 blocks high. It gives you a roof, keeps you out of the elements. Good stuff. Good stuff. Next thing we need to get, which is very, very important, we need to get some stone. And the best way to do that, seeing as our stairs circle around this tree, we'll just continue down. So we'll come here, and we'll start building down. Or digging down, I should say. Just like this. Now you want to do something like this to where you have 4 blocks. So it'll go down one more. So that'll be 1 down there, 2, 3, 4. And then you'll go down again. And you'll continue this. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you'll continue going down. Just like that. I mean, it's simple. Simple, simple, simple. This way, when you come back and you put steps in, you won't be hitting your head on the ceiling. Alright, that's plenty of stone for right now. But to find diamond and iron and gold and redstone and lapis, all that good stuff, you want to dig down until you are 12 blocks above bedrock. So the easiest way to do that without knowing your coordinates is one of 2 ways. One, you can build all the way down until you hit bedrock, but build like this to where you're creating stairs so you can come back up. Never dig straight down. It's just an unwritten rule. Don't do it. You will fall into caves. You'll fall into lava. And the same thing with digging straight up. Unless you know exactly where you are, it's a bad idea. The other way to do that is to create a locator map. That'll tell you your coordinates. And you just go down until you hit 12. And then you just start strip mining. And I can show you how to strip mine and all that. But we have some dirt, we have some cobblestone. So first things first, we're going to make a furnace. Now we have a furnace. Good. We pop that gold in there because we will not be needing that anytime soon. But we're going to grab this wood, like that, and we're going to grab these planks. We're going to pop those planks down there and our wood on top. This wood will turn into charcoal, which we will then use, well, because we have 2 pieces of wood. We're going to take this charcoal and we are going to use it and make torches. So you grab sticks and you have charcoal or coal and it gives you 4 torches. So now we have 2 torches left. We have a charcoal in here, so we're going to change that out. Oop, my bad. We can put the rest of this stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. Grab your sticks and your cobblestone that you have. And we are going to... Oh, I need 2. That's right. Okay, where... I need to grab some more wood. I'm just going to grab this right here. There we go. I should be able to make a stick, which will be 4 sticks. Now I have 5. Now I can create a stone pickaxe, which is very good, and a stone sword, which is also good. Then we're going to grab the stone hoe. That's all we're really going to need for right now. So now we can get rid of this wooden pickaxe because we don't need it anymore. It's junk. Grab that hoe. And we have a potato. That'll be good. Potatoes are really, really good. And we have 2 pumpkin seeds. We won't bother with the pumpkins just yet. But we have a potato, which is a great farm. A great thing to make a farm out of. So, we're going to come down to the bottom. Now, one cool thing about being all the way up here, you can jump all the way down into the water and you'll be perfectly fine. But we're going to come on over here. Here we go. We'll till that and plant our potato. Now, we are going to need some wheat. So, the easiest way to get wheat is to break grass. See, we already got one wheat. Now, it's not going to give you seeds every time. We got 2. All right, we got 5 seeds now. That's more than enough. Come back over here to where we're starting our farm. Grab your hoe. Left click. There's 5. There we go. So now we have some wheat cooking or growing and a potato. Eventually we will change it all to potatoes and we'll move the wheat farm altogether. Now remember, blocks will be hydrated all the way from 4 blocks away from water. So you can till all this stuff and it'll stay hydrated. Well, maybe not. This is too high up from the water. Yep, too high. Or it's not close enough. Oh, we'll figure it out later. Anyways, we got that cooking now. We can come back down here. Pop in a lamp, or a, oh wow, I can't talk. A torch up there, and we can continue building down. Don't ever dig dirt with a pickaxe. It'll break your pickaxe faster. It does twice as much to... If you start digging or mining without the proper tool, it does twice what it would normally do if you were mining with the right tool. So say you have 50 uses left in your pickaxe and you are starting to do dirt with it or gravel. You will only get 25 uses out of it instead of 50 before it breaks. So make sure you're using the right tool for the job. Starting to get a little dark again, so I'm going to pop in another torch. Hopefully we can find some coal before then. Now, I don't know what my coordinates are. I haven't looked at my map. But digging down to bedrock, it will be quite a ways down. So it's always a good idea to make sure you are prepared when you do start mining. Now, as you can see, we already have a sword, we have a hoe, we have a farm going, we somewhat have a house, which we can now just finish with cobblestone. It doesn't have to look pretty for right now, it just needs to be complete. There we go. So there we go. We won't need the hoe for right now. All right. Let me see the map. This one does not show our coordinates. Maybe the maps do not show coordinates anymore. But one thing I want to do is I'm going to leave my pickaxe here. I'm going to grab my sword. I'm going to take my map with me, but what I'm going to do with the map is I'm going to take it and pop it right here in this slot. That puts the map in my offhand, so I can still have a hand to use my sword, but still be able to see the map and where I'm at. So I've got that. I've got 2 apples, and I'm going to take my bread with me. And the next thing we need to do even while it's dark, we're going to go and we're going to find a village. Every map that you spawn naturally will have a village and just generally spawned structures. So there'll be structures all over the place. So we're going to go this way. We're going to go north. That's because I'm on the far west side of the map, or excuse me, far east side of the map. So there's more map to explore going north. Just keep an eye out for mobs and monsters. Don't want to run into too many of them. If you can help it, run away. If not, you have your stone sword, which, again, it's not very, very strong, but it's way, way, way better than a stone sword or a gold sword. So you do have a little bit of protection, but don't be too ballsy and go up against a whole mob of creatures. Now look, we found some melons. These are good because you'll get slices of watermelons. You can turn them into seeds and you can grow watermelon. Or, if you're hungry, like I am, you can eat them. Okay, I've got a zombie already. Now, one thing people will think is there's nothing you can do with rotten flesh. I mean, you can eat it, but it will give you a poison of thirst. Oh, I hate these little guys. They're so hard to hit. But I am here to tell you, make sure you keep your rotten flesh. You can trade rotten flesh to a clergic villager, and that will give you emeralds, which you can also trade for really, really good things. So make sure you keep your rotten flesh, because you need like 30 of them to get a single emerald from a villager. And that is the easiest way to get emeralds. To mine them, to try and mine emeralds, you've got to find a real hilly biome, which is a biome is a part of a map that's different. Like right now, I'm in a jungle biome. I'm in a jungle forest biome. Thus all the jungle wood trees and stuff like that. And this is actually a really big biome. But there'll be a really hilly biome, with basically big mountains, big valleys, stuff like that. And then if you mine in those biomes, you can find emeralds. They're very rare, very hard to find, but you can use those to trade with villagers from a village and get some pretty good stuff. Okay, this biome is huge. And now it's raining. Perfect. I hate the rain. More jungle biome. What do you know? Now we're going to start going this way now. Hopefully we can get out of this jungle into something, possibly find a village. That's what we're looking for. We want to find a village. Oh, have we left the jungle? Yes, we have. Perfect. We found the plains. Now we're in a plains biome, which is basically flat green land with the occasional forest here and there. As you can see, as I'm going, I am collecting food by killing animals. I know, I'm so inhumane. So bad. Go, got a bunch of steak and leather. Perfect. Leather is good for one thing and one thing only. You may think it'd be good to make armor out of, but it is not. Leather armor is garbage. You don't want to use leather armor. In fact, really the only good thing about leather is you can make books with leather. You take leather and paper, and you can craft those two things together to make books. Books with wood will make bookshelves, which you need to get stronger levels of enchantments on your enchanting table. So you can enchant your weapons and your armor to make you that much more stronger and more protected. It's just all around a good idea to make sure you enchant your tools and your armor. It's always a good thing. Now I'm in a spruce jungle biome. Way too many trees and not enough villages. I haven't come across a single village yet. Like, this is getting ridiculous. Where are you, village? I want to loot you. I want to steal all your goods. Okay. There's more food, which is always good. Try not to eat the raw food. And we got a bunch of watermelons. Eat those instead. But try not to eat raw food unless you absolutely have to. It's not really a good idea. Alright, I'm running out of time. I'm going to change this to creative just so I can fly around. This might make it a little easier to see and find a village. We'd still be in the forest. Such a huge forest, it is ridiculous. No village yet. Here's a hilly biome. There's some extreme hills like that. If you mine in there, you can find some emeralds. I am so shocked that I have not come across a single village. This is just completely baffling to me. There's more extreme hill biomes. You've got to be kidding me. There's got to be a... Seriously? No village. It's probably further out in the map. Those look like pumpkins right there. Looked like lava there for a second. There's some pandas. I saw a panda. Alright, well, I guess we'll just have to find a village next time. But, I mean, there's a village somewhere in here. Just gotta go looking for it. It's somewhere. But on the bright side, we have a nice big ocean. I guess you could call it an ocean. We got a nice big body of water, which will have at least a sunken ship or two and a bunch of generated structures that will have chests in them. But that is going to be it, I think, guys. There's our house right there, as you can see. Didn't find any sheep, surprisingly enough, but I got a bunch of food and some goodies. So that is going to be it for this episode. That is it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. It's a good 50 minutes of you seeing a really good way to start a survival world. And as you can see, we've got a good house. It's pretty well protected. You don't need to really have a door or anything like that. It's up in the air. You don't have to worry about mods. You have a farmland already started. You have an endless supply of sugarcane already for your books. And you're in a good spot. So this is a really good spot. We've already started mining as well. So, I mean, right now you are in a really, really good spot for survival. Within just 40 minutes of playtime, you've pretty much got all the basics you really need, other than a bed. But other than that, we're golden, guys. So I just wanted to share a little bit of that with you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below. If you do subscribe, make sure you hit that little bell icon next to it, and that will notify you every time I post a video, so you never miss out on any of the fun. Other than that, this is Batcraft Master signing off. You guys have a great and glorious day. May God bless you and may He keep you. And we will see you next time.